right. Hey guys, Jillian from Gulf Coast Canine, and I have a couple quick do's and don'ts when it comes to training your dog. So the 3 things that we should be doing that are going to help you just build a better relationship and help your dog just in life. 1, sitting at the doorway and making sure that thresholds, any door, any gate, any slider, any screen, your dog sits and waits and thinks twice before bolting out. Think about how many problems dogs that just run straight out an open threshold can create. One, a loose dog, and one that might not come back. So creating some patience around doorways and thresholds are going to take you and your dog a long way in life. Think about how many times you walk in the door with groceries and you just don't want your dog running out the wide open door, or you're getting ready to go out on a walk and your dog is acting like an absolute lunatic, pulling and yanking to get out that door to get that walk started. So teaching patience around the door and any threshold or any gate are so important. Now, the next thing is using your food for training. So instead of just dropping food in the dish and letting the food fairy come and bless your dog with a full tummy, definitely start using your food for training. So in any way, shape, or capacity, your dog doesn't actually need a meal like breakfast and dinner. Utilize your dog's food. That takes you so far. It creates engagement. It creates a need to want to be with you and around you, especially if they have to do something for you to earn their food, to make that little grumbly tummy go away. So utilizing your dog's food and not just giving it to them for free. And finally, my one in top 3 things that I think are really important skills that every dog needs to know is to come when they hear their name. So teaching your dog that their name means that they get some kind of reward for you when they get to you. So whenever I say my dog's name, they come running, and it's always followed up with a treat, some food, a high value reward, a play item like a toy, a ball, a stuffy, a frisbee, whatever it is. But teaching your dog to come back when they hear their name. And all we need to do is create a reinforcement history. And that just means that every single time they hear their name and they come in your direction, they get something really awesome. So sitting and having patience at every threshold. Utilizing your dog's food as rewards, not just a free meal, creates tons of engagement and just the want to be around you. And finally, teaching your dog to come when they hear their name, and back that up with as many high value rewards as you possibly can, so that if they do happen to get away, you can get them back by calling their name. Now, a couple don'ts that every dog trainer, I feel like, goes on repeat with every client that walks through our doors. Stop taking your dogs to dog parks. Just stop. It is the worst place that you can take your dog. Anybody can take their dog there. And every time I happen to be training outside of a dog park, I always witness some kind of fight, some kind of scuffle. And to be honest with you, I've even seen some dogs die in the dog park because of a fight. Stop it. Stop giving your dogs a reason to act like fools, to learn poor social skills, and to potentially get hurt, harmed, injured, or even dead. Stop. Pick socially appropriate dogs that your dog can build a good relationship with. Quality, not quantity. Anybody can walk into the dog park. Anybody with a behavioral nut job of a dog can go into a dog park and think, oh look, it's so cute, he's humping other dogs. No, that is just giving your dog a really bad experience, and it's one that we're gonna have to fix in training later. Or it's one that's gonna help your dog develop really, really bad social skills, or leash reactivity, aggression, or any other type of anxiety-ridden issue comes from dog parks. So just stop. The other one that kind of goes hand in hand with stop going to dog parks is don't let your dog just greet every person and every dog you see on a leash. Just because you're out walking your dog and Sally from up the road says, oh, can our dog say hi? No, they can't. The leash creates tension, in a lot of cases frustration, and that frustration can lead to reactivity and also dog fights. If we're giving our dog the option to choose fight or flight, and now all of a sudden the leash is on them, they're not able to get away. They're not able to choose flight, and the only thing that they can do to stick up for themselves in that situation is fight. So stop. Stop letting them say hi to every dog you happen upon when you're out on a walk. Just don't. It's going to cause frustration and aggression, and if not aggression, for sure leash reactivity. Even if your dog really likes that dog, just say, hey, let's take our dogs into your yard or my yard and let's let them play around. Or, no thanks, not today. My dog is in training and we're working on some things. And just keep going. Even if your dog is super, super stupid friendly, I have a couple of them, but it causes leash reactivity. Leash reactivity doesn't just mean that your dog is mean or aggressive or angry about the other dogs. It can, but I've trained my fair share of reactivity because the dogs are so overly social and they've had such a history of always saying hi or greeting whoever and whatever is on the other side of the street that they get so jacked up that it looks awful. It's reactivity. So just stop. You're creating more problems than what you actually need to be. If you're out on a walk with your dog should be engaging with you or sniffing on the ground, and you guys should be sharing that time together. So dog parks, saying hi to people and other dogs when you're out on a walk, it's just gonna create bigger problems. So those are my 3 do's and my 2 don'ts when it comes to dog training to help you have a better relationship with your dog and hopefully help avoid some problems that you don't want to have in the first place. So Gulf Coast K9, words of wisdom.